All right. Keep that in too. What's up, everybody? Today we are reviewing Emerald Urethane. So there's Emerald Designer, there's Emerald Interior, there's Emerald Exterior, and there is Emerald Urethane. All different products and all very important. This product is great. With the new Gallery product coming out, I feel like its sales are going to be cut in half because most people that have been using Emerald on cabinets are probably going to switch to Gallery. That being said, I still think Emerald Urethane has a great place in the market. So let's talk about why we like it, what we love about it, but also maybe what we would maybe switch to Gallery for.
Yeah, I mean, urethane is kind of our go-to product for trim and doors. We use it a lot for cabinets right now as well. But yeah, Gallery coming out, it's kind of changed some of that. I still think there's a lot of situations where you'd still want to use Emerald
This is going to be a little bit easier to brush out than Gallery would be. Gallery is going to be a better product for cabinets because the quick dry time compared to this. This dries quick, but Gallery dries really quick.
It's like also
2 coats in a day, kind of quick.
Yeah, and this product is easier for touch-up. So if you do have a situation where, you know, maybe time isn't so important, but you just need to get it applied.
If you were going to paint like a small vanity by hand and not spray it, I'd probably go Emerald.
Yeah, exactly.
And trim and doors, I'd probably still go Emerald over Gallery.
It really depends. So trim and doors is an interesting one because I do think that with Gallery, you know, the recoat time is pretty impressive. Also, you can sand it in about 45 minutes.
Hell yeah.
And so for trim and doors that like do need a lot of sanding and stuff, honestly, Gallery would save you a lot of time. But on standard trim and doors, you're probably fine continuing to use urethane. But I think even for trim and doors, there's going to be situations where you're probably going to want to use Gallery. The other thing I will say, and I know there's not a review on Gallery, but
let's talk about the difference though between Gallery and like urethane. What's the?
I mean, so one of the biggest differences to note is that urethane is going to be thicker. Gallery is very thin, and so that is a good thing and a bad thing depending on what you're trying to do. But the nice thing about Gallery is that because it is thinner, you know, the product may be more expensive a little bit per gallon, but Gallery will go a little further. You're applying it like at a 5 mil coating when you're spraying it out. This, they typically will tell you they want it to be like 7 to 8 mils, so urethane is going to be a little thicker, which has pros and cons. That thickness is going to help on cabinets for like grain filling and stuff. Yeah. And so like that thicker coating of urethane, if you have like a heavy grain cabinet, unless you can use a really grain filling primer or something, then Gallery would be fine. But and so there's situations you have to kind of take it. I think applicators out there, once you're spraying both products, you're going to get to see
Gallery is going to take the learning curve to spray out.
Yep.
Because of the fast drying nature. Because if you put it on too heavy, it's going to fail.
Yep.
So not only would it probably have runs or sags, but if you put Gallery on too heavy, like the paint will fail. Because and actually one of the things that most people don't know is that the number one reason for paint failure is actually that it's too thick.
It's too thick.
Too thin. When you put paint on too thick, it can't cure properly, and it basically could alligator or it'll fail. It'll eventually peel off.
Yeah.
So Emerald Urethane still a great product. Probably going to be easier to use than Gallery, but Gallery is a 100% acrylic.
Yep.
It is a fast drying, fast curing product.
Yeah.
Kind of like your water-based lacquers almost.
Yep.
It's got features similar to that.
Yep.
So definitely a learning curve, but you're gonna be able to spray it out real easy. Emerald Urethane also has a little bit of a learning curve compared to like Pro Classic or some traditional enamels. Yeah. But definitely one of our favorite products.
It takes time to learn even to use urethane. I would say if you're a newer painter out there, get started with like enamels out there like Pro Classic, stuff like that honestly are much easier. Once you get your techniques down, you're spraying and you're rolling, then you can move over to urethane. Once you get urethane down, then I would transition to Gallery. I think if you're a brand new painter and you don't have a lot of spray technique experience, or you don't have a whole lot of like different tips available to you, or even have that nice of a spray rig, to jump right to Gallery, you actually might cause more issues than help yourself early on. Yeah. But as you become more professional and you have better equipment, I would recommend it. But urethane's great. We also, obviously, we love it because of the UV resistance aspect of it too. It's not going to yellow.
Slap this on a front door or some railing outside as well.
Yep.
So there's a lot of great reasons to use Emerald Urethane.
Absolutely.
And it's basically a water-based urethane-based hybrid paint.
Yeah.
Instead of your kind of like water-based, oil-based hybrids, this is a urethane hybrid, which we really like.
Yeah, because that means whether you're painting over oil-based or water-based, you know it's going to stick. I will let you know that with urethane, you know, if you don't scuff up that surface pretty well, it won't stick very well. So, you know, there is a little bit of additional prep required.
Because you can shoot this straight over oil-based paints.
Yeah.
But only if you scuff sand it with like a 180 and do it really well.
Yeah.
Really thoroughly. Then it will stick like
It'll do
really
well.
amazingly. Truly.
Yeah.
Like, but you need to sand it.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.